G'day guys, for those of you who don't remember, we actually made this client build around 2 to 3 weeks ago, depending on when you're watching this video. And the client got back to us and he does want a few things changed with this build. Now, we did agree to keep him happy. We are going to be losing money on this, but we want to take you guys through the actual process of us transforming this into a new system. Now, the liquid color is going to stay the same for the white, but we are going to add a tiny bit of black to it to make that gray. And then the blue is actually going to turn into a transparent purple. The whole outside of the case, and we did advise against this because this case is such a premium case, it's going to be painted purple and then have black flicks. And then on the front, we are going to have one of those lightning plasma tubes that, you know, when you touch it, the lightning's reactive to your hand and that. So we're going to work on that. We're going to take you guys through the process. I hope you all enjoy. So for this first portion, we've got the front panel and we want to try and create a rectangle so that we can actually fit this thing inside. Now we do want to inlay it a bit, but the problem is the fans are basically this thickness away from the actual tube. So what we want to do is we want to add some thickness to the outside. So what I'm thinking of doing is I'm going to cut the rectangle, then I'm going to cut a piece of, or probably 2 pieces of 5mm acrylic, or 1 depending on our dimensions. I'm gonna obviously measure that up. Put that on top, so that's gonna create extra thickness, and then I'm going to put some mirrored acrylic over the top of that. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a mounting mechanism on the piece of acrylic so that I can screw directly into this because it is fairly hollow inside, so we're not actually going to hit anything, and that will allow this to stand up like so. Now obviously we do want to inlay that a bit, which is why we are going to build up the outside so that it's not sticking out so much and it doesn't look too weird. It's actually going to be in the panel a tiny bit and look pretty cool, while obviously still allowing for all of that airflow for the fans. So now that we have cut out our rectangle, smoothened out the sides by filing and sanding, we've made the framework for this plasma tube right here, and we've actually decided that we would leave it as a clip-on. So what we've done is we've made this acrylic section right here, then we've bent 2 tabs on each side so that our plasma tube can just slide in and out with ease if our client wants to take it in and out. That's completely up to him. Also makes it easier for, you know, if he wants to take a PC somewhere and doesn't want the risk of busting this glass tube or anything like that, he can take it out and travel without it. So yeah, 2 tabs on each side, and then we've got the mirrored acrylic, which is covering the mess at the back, so it makes it look nice and clean. Then basically this will slide into place like so, and then we will have double-sided tape or screws holding it down on the inside to the edge of this. And now, because we've got this mirrored acrylic around the outside, it gives it a cleaner look. It also provides more airflow for the fans, and the fans are actually going to be lighting through this plasma tube as well. So there's going to be the plasma going, plus the LEDs from the fans, and this is going to look really nice and clean. So I'm pretty happy with how it's going so far.
Oh, hi there.
Hi there. This particular paint that we are going to be using is the White Knight Squirts, and this is a gloss purple. Good thing about this paint is it doesn't require any primer on the metal. We have wipes down the metal to remove any dust or anything like that. We've got the room well ventilated. We've got the heater on so that it is fast dry times. This is about 10 minutes dry time between each coat. So we're going to be coating all of the panels with this White Knight purple right here, and then we are going to go over it with a clear and then do our black flick. So grab your respirators and let's get on with it. So we got our paint job done with the White Knight's purple. We ended up going with about 3 to 4 coats on different panels, and that turned out to be a really nice finish on them. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put a clear coat on top, probably 2 coats of the clear, and that'll help to sort of protect it from scratches and things like that. And then what we'll do is we'll open our black, and then we'll get the flick on to the paintbrush, flick it all over the panels, and then that will be the panels complete for the system. Let's get into it. So we have complete our black flick on all of the outside panels of the case. Now it's time to work on the inside. Now the client specifically did want some purple on the inside as well to match the liquid. So what we're actually going to do is, because we've got the GPU above the sound card down below, we're actually going to create some mirrored back plates. Now what this is going to do is, because the GPU is going to be lit up purple in color, this is going to reflect the purple from the GPU, so you're going to see purple that way, but we're also going to put a purple and black flick over the mirrored acrylic of both the GPU and the sound card backplates. So it should look pretty cool inside the system. And of course the GPU and the sound card backplate is going to reflect all that light in the system as well, so it's going to look absolutely insane.
searching for your trace in the dark, losing myself in the endless memories of the end right from the start. You're an obsession in my head, I can't forget your eyes. Your kisses burn my skin.
Devil in a red dress, call 911, I'm a killer.